Greetings, my water sign, particularly my Cancers. How are you doing? I hope all of you are doing amazing. Happy Saturday. This is Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot here, coming back to bring you your new moon in Cancer reading. So that means that you guys have a moon that has arrived in your sign, and although it did arrive yesterday, July 5th, you can say that this will be the day after the new moon, as I'm going to be bringing you guys exclusive reading behind this new moon. So with not too much explanation, we already know by now what the new moon theme is about. It's about starting the slate clean. It's about new cycles. It's about new phases. It's about change, but usually for the better, right? Because when we are ending cycles, it builds up to new cycles in whichever way that means for you. Now, I do want to bear in mind, or you should bear in mind, that this will be a collective reading, a general for all you Cancers, so you know what to do by now. Only take what resonates, and what doesn't, just leave the rest for your fellow water sign. But as well, at any time that you feel you would like an extension, a more detailed reading behind this new moon, I am open for private sessions. The information will be linked always in the description box, where you can reach out to me for a personal. So with all that being said, we're just going to dive right into it. It's going to be sweet and to the point, unlike the full moon readings that I do generally. It's a little bit more detailed, more thorough, with more information, right? Because there's a lot that goes on behind a full moon phase. But when we are talking about the new moon phase, it's very direct. It's getting right to the point, and that is what I'm going to bring to you guys today. I'm going to get right to the point of what new is surrounding you during your moon. All right. So with that being said, as always, I just want to bring you guys a quick overview as to what is this new moon. What is it about? What does it want us to do collectively? Not just only for your water signs, but for all of us as a whole. All right. So July new moon is the first moon phase of July. And as I mentioned, it arrived though yesterday, July 5th. And so what is the theme behind this new moon? Or better yet, what is this moon phase wanting you to do? Its energy wants you to get sentimental. And although it sounds easy in theory, as you Cancers are already naturally sentimental in your emotions, but this new moon, what it does, it initiates creativity. It initiates manifestations, which means that this would be a moment of time to set your intentions for a new chapter of some sort. And now that can be whether it's an endeavor, a noble idea, or relationship. You would know in what aspect you are trying to initiate some type of new chapter for you. Now, whatever it may be, just know that it will jumpstart a positive vibrational outcome that will lead to big payoffs when setting our intentions during this new moon. So, since you Cancers are ruled by the moon, this new moon lunation will be a moment in which our emotions, intuition, and sense of self will force us to make decisions, key phrasing, decisions, based on what our gut feelings tell us. In using this energy of your moon to find the most prized desires. So there are some prized desires that sits within you guys. You know what it is, that resides in your hearts. It's almost like that song, Hearts Afire, of burning desires. So as we close out with this overview of the new moon, I just want to say to you Cancers, the crap that you are breaking freely out of your shell, and a hooray to you. All right. So with that being said, again, if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is your new moon in Cancer reading. Let's begin. So the focus behind this new moon, there you are. The crab, symbolizing that crab. And just at the end of that overview, I mentioned that you guys are breaking out of that shell, right, to embrace this new moon. So I pulled out two major energies, which is going to be you guys' theme, the focus, and what is being highlighted for you specifically. So the first card that came out for you guys that is going on with you at this time is that of the 10 of Swords or the 10 of Air. That means that there has been something that has ended, a difficult situation, because 10 of Swords marks the ending of something. 10 in tarot is the ending of something, right? And so you would know in what aspect of your life that you are finally ending some sort of cycle, whether it be matters of the heart, a relationship, whether it's a decision that maybe in terms of your career, maybe work, maybe friendship, maybe family. You will place it where it fits for you on an individual level. But now to clarify that 10 of Swords as well. But before I even go to the clarifiers, 10 of Swords deals with the mental suits. Also, performing or preparing your reading, there was a lot of swords that came out, which means that you guys have been a lot in your head recently, right? It's almost like you've been back and forth a lot, deciding about making some sort of decision, right? And now it's where I also will say, as I took some extra notes so I wouldn't forget, key phrasing when preparing you guys' reading. There has been some delays. 7 of Cups showed up during the pre-shuffling of the card. So even though the 7 of Cups card did not come out, it did show up, meaning that you guys was faced. You was confused with some sort of decisions. 7 of Cups is you guys' energy, as Cups symbolizes or correlates with the water sign, right? But at the same time, you were confused. You were stuck in making some sort of decision, some sort of healthy decision, whatever that may mean. You now are in recovery. You are healing from some sort of decision. You have learned to stabilize your emotions. You guys, as I mentioned, have been a lot in your head. And another phrasing that came to my mind was analysis paralysis. So you guys have been analyzing a whole lot lately, but it kind of left you in a paralytic type of mental state, right? So as we wind down your reading, you guys are now in that 9 of Swords. Now, these are energies that I wrote down because they didn't come out into your actual spread. But the 9 of Swords is one of the fastest moving energies of the deck. This is where you guys are going through right now. You're in that state under your new moon that you are dealing with having made a decision, knowing what it is that you want, so you are moving full force at this time. So congratulate yourself, by the way. So now as we jump down to clarify that 10 of Swords, we have here the 9 of Swords paired with the Hermit. This definitely explains that with the 10 of Swords that has come out, we got the 9 of Swords here. This means that, again, is that things have been on your mind, burning on your mind, right? But it also can be what some have called it a paranormal type of energy, where you guys have been dealing with maybe some type of insomnia, sleepless nights, because of whatever this is that you've been trying to figure out. If I should go here, if I should go here, what and how do I decide upon this? Whether it's love, whether it's a family, whether it's a situation, a homing environment, whatever it is, some of you have been affected by it. But with the Hermit, I think that some of you was affected so much by it, but you needed to take time to kind of sit back and withdraw from the world, right? Hermit is that of the phrasing, hermit mode. And when you go into a hermit mode, that requires solitude. That requires meditating. That requires seeking an answer that maybe you haven't been able to resolve on your own. And so when you go into that hermit mode, you know, you're connecting with source. You're connecting with the universe. You're connecting with your spirit team to help guide you on making some sort of decision. right? So that all of it doesn't weigh all on you. And when we are going through problems, we are going through decision making, sometimes it's so much in our head that we forget, wait a minute, let me go to source. Let me go into a quiet moment. Let me go into my quiet space where I can connect with higher source so they can help guide me. Remember, you guys are never alone. We are never alone when making decisions, okay? So that is what I got there behind that Ten of Swords energy. We're going to wind down. The next energy that I pulled out was from the Sun's Oracle, and you guys got adaptability. And that was very interesting because in order to adapt, that means that there has been some type of change, or there's a change that is about to take place, right? To adapt to something, that means that there's been, again, some type of change. So let's see exactly what it means. Now, I wanted to, or I should say I highlighted just a few key words here pertaining to this card of adaptability. Now, this card is connected, by the way, by the moon. It's connected to the sign of Gemini. Gemini is an air sign, and you guys remember you did come out with the Ten of Swords. So it's very interesting that this adaptability Sun's Oracle card came out. Everything correlates. I love it when my cards correlate because I really don't know what is going to come out. But every time when I pull cards and they come out, it always connects, and I love it when that happens. That's just a side tooting my horn type of thing, my Cancers. So, but as well, it's the mental awareness. So this is what I'm saying. You guys just have recovered from that analysis paralysis type of thing where you've been all in your head. But let's get down to what this Moon Gemini Oracle of Adaptability is really highlighting here. It says, too many ideas and concerns running around inside the head at the same time, it's no way to solve it. Balance with periods of mental relaxation. And that is exactly what the Hermit is about. Going to a place where you can get some sort of mental break, some sort of mental relaxation about a situation that that's been pressing on your mind. All right. So now as we clarify that adaptability, you guys got the Page of Swords paired with the Two of Wands. So the Page of Swords is that energy of delay. So whatever it is that you was kind of deciding upon, there was a delay. Because remember, I did mention delays early on pertaining to what I felt and picked up when preparing your spread. The Page of Swords is a card of, it's a messenger, pages that shows up. They bring messages, they bring news. But the Page of Swords, although it brings news, the information or the news or the decision can be delayed. All right. And that's what I feel that you guys was witnessing or experiencing. You was dealing with some sort of delay. A delay, though, that was brought upon you, not whatever or whoever was connected to what it is that you was trying to figure out, if that makes sense. Now, it's paired with the Two of Wands, but if you look again very closely, there is a cave. And I want to say that that cave is connected to that Hermit. So this is like a figurative, metaphoric way of saying that you guys did need to retract, to come out of something in order to get answers. And when you did, you are coming out like the Two of Wands here. You're taking action. And this new moon is going to help amplify whatever it is that you guys are looking to initiate at this time. So as I always say on this channel, when you have put in that inner work and you know with the help of Source where you need to go, there's no stopping you at this time. But I also want to just say, as we wind down and close out, that with the Ten of Swords coming out, right, Cups did not come out in you guys' reading, which is interesting. Now, it doesn't mean that the energy of the cards have to always correlate with your sign. But the fact that for you, Cancers, that no Cups came out lets me know, one, that you have balanced your emotional well-being for the better. Swords here is just indicating that you have put all of that behind, that analysis paralysis type of energy behind you, and you're ending out with the Two of Wands, which means that there's no stopping you. You are now moving forward. All delays are over. All right. So that is what I got for you. I'm going to end it there. Again, if you need me anymore pertaining to what it means for you personally, I am open. We are going to close this out with seeing what the spirit guides want you to know. What does your spirit guides need you to know at this time pertaining to the new that is happening? And again, for a recap, what is the new that's coming out? It's just, as was outlined, that there's some sort of, because of an emotional balance that you guys are in, you are moving forward toward your goals. Remember, in the overview, I mentioned that you are listening to your gut feelings. It was always there, but sometimes you guys doubt yourself. Listen to your gut feelings at this time, because it's going to tell you what you need to go, right? But you are finding your most prized desires. And so what it is that you are finding at this time, I'm just going to say your own self-value, your own self-worth, your own goals, whatever that may look like, despite what other people might feel for you. So we're going to close out by sharing with you what Spirit wants you to know. It says, go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. And I think you guys have done it, or you're about to, because new moons is bringing about a new cycle for you guys. And then it says, use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. And that is what is being shown here in the Two of Wands. He holds two torches that is flaming. And this is the energy that you guys, my Cancers, are in. You are in an energy of moving forward. So congratulate yourself and keep moving forward. All right, that's what I got for you. If you did like this, you know what to do. Send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and as well, feel free to drop me a comment if this did in fact resonate with you. Until the next one, peace, love, and light. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.